Tonight on the Friday Night Roundtable, a green light for the $2 billion regional transportation plan. Mark, the RTA, the Regional Transportation Authority, they've been countless meetings they've been holding over the past couple of months on this plan. They finally agreed. Is there enough in this plan that voters will go for it?
I just don't know. When this whole process started, you thought this is the one that's going to work.
After 4 failed attempts to convince Pima County residents to raise a half-cent sales tax to pay for transportation improvements, in 2006, the RTA plan passed by a 3-2 margin. The proposal has so far invested $1.6 billion to road improvements, bike and walkways, and alternative transportation. Major projects were completed along Houghton, Tangerine, Valencia, and along Silverbell, among others. Midtown streets like Grant and Broadway underwent extensive road widenings. RTA partially funded the streetcar and the controversial Downtown Links project that is still under construction. But what does the average citizen think of the RTA 20 years later?
I know it's the regional transportation something.
Is it the Road Traffic Association or something like that?
I have no idea what that is.
The road project for the underpass, I think about the aftermath and the 4 or 5 years it took to get to where we are now and kicking artists out and the impact it's had on our neighborhood.
When I think about RTA, it's just been this obstacle. I used to walk through this neighborhood back and forth to downtown all the time.
One thing most people can all agree on is that driving, biking, and even walking in Tucson can be frustrating, and our roads need work. But deciding how to do that for a county of over 1 million people, all with their own needs and preferences, is a challenge.
We have to make a project here appeal to a larger group, which is really, the heart and soul of the RTA is that it is voter approved. So this is really driven by what the community here needs and what they want.
They need a lot of work. There's a lot of potholes.
How the roads are, they're not that good because I've lived here all my life. I've replaced my windshield many times, and I'll continue to do so.
I think the city does have issues with our transportation network.
It's not good for the people that run or ride their bikes or our cars.
I think we have transportation needs in this town, and I've seen the traffic grow just over the past couple years at this intersection.
But would it have been that much worse if we wouldn't have had the $2 billion? I don't know, so I can't answer that.
I hear regularly, why doesn't Tucson solve its transportation problems like Phoenix has? And to me, the direction that Phoenix went was great for that time, which was expansion and development. And I kind of like Tucson being a little bit less convenient for automobile traffic. I'm more of an alternative transportation guy myself.
I love to drive, just like everybody else. But being able to just go out of the door and get onto a ride and go somewhere is just great. It's just wonderful. I love public transportation.
So when the plan was developed, we did an outreach effort where we went out to different communities, to different organizations, came to communities like South Tucson. Overwhelmingly, we heard that roadway reconstruction was a big issue.
In the past, the overwhelming majority of the funds has been used to widen roads. Widening a road to solve traffic problems is like buying a fatter belt to address weight loss.
We could just optimize the roads we have. We could pass funding infrastructure that just improves the existing roadways, repaves it, and keeps it in good condition. We don't need large capital improvement projects that super expand our sprawl into the desert.
There really isn't an alternative in terms of using local funds. We would have to look, for the state or the federal government to help out, which isn't always a good option. Those funds often have strings attached to them, and they're also very limited.
On March 10, 2026, 20 years after the first RTA election, Pima County residents will have an opportunity to vote on RTA Next, which will continue the existing half-cent sales tax and the Regional Transportation Authority for another 20 years. Major improvements are planned for Irvington, Drexel, Prince, Orange Grove, 29th Street, and the new Sonoran Corridor.
Sometimes projects take for frickin' ever. If it started and there's no one there for weeks or months and the project has been initiated and not finished, that doesn't make sense.
This new iteration of RTA, they're saying, yes, we know it went poorly, but we promise it's different this time. And I just find it hard to imagine that things will be that different from the 20 years experience we've had.
We need to support our community, Tucson, so we can have better roads for everybody.
I would be upset, I suppose is a word that I would use, about more of the same.
If conditions remain the same, we could expect 48,000 jobs.
Between now and when the ballots go out in February, we're here to provide information to anybody, any organization, any community group that would like more information. That's what we're here for, and we're happy to provide that.
Despite how I feel about it, I know that we do need better roads in Tucson, and we need to put more thought into that and invest. Yeah, for sure. If we want to continue driving cars, which we don't have to. We could all just do golf carts and bikes. I think it'd be cool.
Hi, I'm Tom McNamara, host of Arizona Illustrated. Thanks so much for watching this story from our show. And for more local stories from Arizona Illustrated, just click right here.